Inside the Show. Here's your host, Justin Allegri.
The beginning of the work week, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting out in the NL West, the Los Angeles Dodgers combined to give up just 5 hits as they stole a victory in extra innings over the Nationals 3-2. In other Dodgers news, starting pitcher Michael Grove has been waived by the organization. At the start of the day, the Dodgers are leading the National League West, while the Nationals are in 4th place in the NL East. The San Diego Padres knocked out 10 hits as a team as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 6-3. As of today, the
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Monday. Looking first at the NL Central, the Padres put together 10 total hits as they
Tuesday Night Baseball here on MLB Network as we're at historic Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. Tonight we begin a new homestand with the first of three between the Colorado Rockies and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Clayton Kershaw will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it's hard to have all four of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Ready now is Raimel Tapia. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Raimel Tapia.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And here's a swing and a miss on the game's first pitch, and that's how we'll get started in the Tuesday opener. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, for me today, the key to winning this ball game begins and ends on the mound. And it has to be early on the attack, getting 0-1. You can't allow these guys to get into count leverage and to hunt your fastball. There has to be execution, down and away, up and in to keep these guys honest, and it has to start from pitch 1.
Swing and a liner, but right there to glove it is the shortstop for the first out. And a moment now to peek at the Rockies starting lineup. Dero, what do you got in this lineup in the series opener?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup, I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
Garrett Hampson comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 53 degrees here at game time as it's cooled off considerably since batting practice this afternoon. The 1-0 home is taken, strike 1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Hey, Dero, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
Throw on to first to take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now, 2 away.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 19, Charlie Blackmon.
And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw. He enters with 19 hits in 65 ABs. Also of note, the 4 home runs he's hit against him. Fouled away.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Blackmon behind, no balls and 2 strikes. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. Just underway here in Southern California. And another foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. German Marquez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Well, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
Loud contact by Mookie and a ball carrying well to left field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo home run there for Mookie. Second home run early in the year, and the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run or two early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
Stepping in now, Justin Turner.
Third baseman.
As he'll take a look at ball one. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And that one misses badly. It's ball two. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch.
If you're on the mound right here, you got to trust your catcher and execute. You know who's coming up to the plate.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Pops this one up. Diaz has a play. 2 down. So 2 out, nobody on. And that brings up the former National League MVP, Cody Bellinger. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Bellinger connects as this is deep to right. Blackmon going back. Still going back. Gone! It's a solo homer for Cody Bellinger. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Dodgers move in front now 2-0.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Here now is Will Smith.
The catcher.
As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. 0-1 pitch on its way. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Diaz gathers And the throw to first ends the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Trevor Story steps in now. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw. He's a .304 batter, and on 10 occasions he's been a strikeout victim. Now the first pitch. As Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike 1.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called, 1 away.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
So that'll bring up C.J. Cron. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Kershaw has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do, with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here it comes. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
As he'll lay off a curveball up in the zone for a ball, 1-0.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. They trail things here 2-0. Digging in will be A.J. Pollock. Previous history with German Marquez. He's a .375 hitter. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Blackman is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
All right, guys, so here's how the Colorado Rockies set up defensively. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning, keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. Another 0-2 home.
Down is 1 and 2.
And it's fouled away. He'll try again. 1-2. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Racing back the center fielder. And this one is gone. A home run. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And the Dodgers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the 3rd homer he's allowed today. He better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
At the plate now, Chris Taylor.
The second baseman.
As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
And he falls behind 0-2.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
To the plate now, Clayton Kershaw. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. One and 1 the count now. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. That's bounced foul. It's 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He stays alive, still 2-2. Now that's popped up.
And the catch is made right on top of the pitcher's mound for the 3rd out.
But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. We've played 2. It's now 3-0 Los Angeles. Elias Diaz the next to hit. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Now here's the first offering. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Hit out towards second. Taylor's got it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. So stepping in is Colton Welker, and it's been a good start to the current campaign with the average up over 300 so far. First pitch coming, here it is. And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate. 0-1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
He's been pounding his zone with nothing but strikes, but that's an amazing take right there. You start getting into that auto swing mode when you think that guy's going to be around the zone.
1 out, nobody on. Fouled away.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's laid on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Into the box, German Marquez, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. 2 out, nobody on. Fly ball out toward left center field. Pollock has a read on it, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They trail in this one 3-0. Bottom of the 3rd now, and up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
This ball will be chopped foul. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. He'll throw down to first, 1 away.
Now batting, third base.
And now in the box, Justin Turner. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. On the ground to the left side. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Next at the plate will be Corey Seager. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First delivery to him. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Blackman looking up, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run for Corey Seager. Second home run early in the year as the Dodgers have increased their lead, now 4-0.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now.
The center fielder, Cody.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Oh, this is what you get fired up for right here. Hard fastball against a power hitter. I know he was late right there, but if he comes back, this one might not come back.
Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. One for the Dodgers on the solo home run. We're through 3 here in Southern California. It's now 4-0 LA.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Here's the pitch.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
The windup and the 0-1.
No, that's low.
And there's the first hit of the game for Colorado.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts, some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hampson is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2 D-roll, but something he'd like to get down and bury in the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player, just to battle. 0-2's a tough spot to be in. He battled.
Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Got him. Fooled on the pitch as he swings at it in the dirt for strike 3. So now 2 men in scoring position. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up. 0-1 the count. Has a look, now the pitch.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in, and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
Here's C.J. Cron now, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0. A ball and a strike now. fouled off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 2 left for Colorado. They trail here 4-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and now it'll be the catcher, Will Smith. First pitch on its way. This will chase one up around the letters here for strike 1.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Again, another foul ball. That's off the end of the bat foul, and he might have been fortunate to stay alive that time. The next 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
And right into the shift. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The left fielder, number 11, A.J. Pollock.
So bases are empty with 1 out now, and that'll bring up A.J. Pollock. Now the pitch. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
Well, as a pitcher, you never want to hit a guy, but he's been struggling early, and the hitters have owned the inside part of the plate, so maybe this will help him reclaim the inner half and start to become more effective. Has to command it in there, though.
Next up is Max Muncy, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Pitch out, nothing doing. Pollock leads off first with 1 away. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Going back is the center fielder. A leap, but it's off his glove. Two-run shot to straightaway center, his second of the game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Yeah, Matty V, how about this, D-Row? If you come to watch offense, you picked the right game to come and sit. 5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
Julian Fernandez answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Now batting, the second baseman, Brett.
Standing in now, Chris Taylor. And he puts it on the ground to second. Throw gets him 2 down. And there are the final numbers for the Colorado starting pitcher. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Story brings it in. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. We're through 4. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Rockies nothing. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Striding in for the Rockies, Ian Desmond struck out in his first at-bat.
Ian Desmond.
Here's the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Pollock has a read on it. 1 out.
The catcher, number 35, Elias Diaz.
So next to hit is Elias Diaz. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
I'ma do anything. I woke up this morning real like the man. Then I realized I'm the man. I just bought some bottles with Chris Millie. Got Rolling Rose, gold presidential. I was on the ride that I ride in confidence on black ready like Barack Obama. Then my flow deep like I'm diving scuba. I'll be in a crowd, but this life's on the man. Yeah, my same more money, more problems. Woo, you already know shit. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot that.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Hey!
No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
And he fouls this one off. And it's fouled away.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Count is 1-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Two and two now with 2 away and the base is empty.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in his at-bat.
And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner. Chris Owings will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Betts on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Colorado. They still find themselves down 6-zip. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it was clear his guys were locked into their at-bats from the very first pitch, and that's something they emphasized in the pregame meetings. He's happy they got the message, as now they've gotten into the bullpen, and they put up some solid run production in the early part of this game.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Robert Stevenson gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. First delivery to him. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
The 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Blackman is camped under this one, and he's got it for out number 1.
Now batting, third baseman, Justin Turner.
So now into the box is Justin Turner. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Well hit to right, but this lands foul for the first strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Six runs, 5 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's Corey Seager as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And it's 1-1. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Tapia will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Dodgers down in order. They lead it 6-0. Now at the plate is Raimel Tapia. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
First pitch on its way. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Fouled off. The next 0-2. Hit back up the middle. Taylor has it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Into the box now, Garrett Hampson. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
The windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. Seager ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Up next for Colorado, the right fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
1-1 the count. Now the pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the 2-out hit extends the inning for Trevor Story. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one.
So now to the plate, Trevor Story, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. No hits to this point. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story. ready with the 1-1 pitch. Line hard into left. He's under it, and that ends the inning. 2-out double, left stranded. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next it'll be the outfielder, Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger.
He's set, and the pitch. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
Hey, I can't have one of my best left-handed power bats fishing for balls off the plate.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Blackman is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Will Smith.
Next to hit is Will Smith. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And boy, big problems here to start this at bat. It's 0-2 now.
I always felt this was the toughest pitch for me to pick up. A good executed slider, and that's exactly what happened right there. You get an ugly swing.
And he stays alive here as he gets a piece of this, and in turn he gets a piece of the catcher behind the plate. Here's another 0-2. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, when they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
At the plate, A.J. Pollock, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Got him swinging, and that's the third out. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. All set for the start of the inning, and next to bat will be the first baseman, C.J. Cron.
C.J. Cron.
Now here's the pitch.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
1-1 to the Rockies' first baseman.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Smoked on the ground left side, and that's through into left, so a leadoff single here to start the 7th.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that third at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
Stepping in now, Ian Desmond. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner, it's ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Rockies center fielder looking at a 2-0 count now.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
And this one's in the dirt. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. Tired a bit as he reached the 7th, but he's got a shot at the victory if his bullpen can help him out. Crone on at first, nobody out. May have swung at ball 4 that time, and a little late to boot. Full count now. Now the 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
In now, Elias Diaz, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Turner has it. There's one. On to first. It's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. This one pretty well in the bag. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. The Dodgers lead it 6-0. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Tyler Kinley will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Jose Brusino will also come on now, as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Max Muncy stands in looking for home run number 3 right here, as you see what he's done so far in this one. And now the first pitch. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he lays off for ball 1. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. The 1-1. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And he fouls this one off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Outside and a full count, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Next, here is Chris Taylor. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Here's a fastball low, and he's behind 2-0.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for a base hit.
The pitcher, number 17, Joe.
At the plate now,
Kelly.
Joe Kelly, as he'll fall behind here as he goes after a fastball that might have been out of the zone. It's strike 1. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Comes set, and the 0-1. Shot down the line. It's a fair ball. The runner from first crosses the plate. It's 8-0. When we looked at this game on paper before it started, I don't think any of us thought it would go down like this.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
Carlos Estevez comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Here's Mookie Betts as he overcommits here to a slider out of the zone. 1 strike to count. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes 1 swing.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now batting. The third base.
So next to bat will be Justin Turner. His career numbers in this matchup: he's a .375 hitter. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Now the first pitch, as he'll reach unsuccessfully at a slider away. It's strike 1.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
A 1 pitch on its way. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
In today's game of seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it, I'd love to see a little 2-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and force feed something the other way.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
And a good pitch, but it misses here, and that moves the count back to even on the Dodger third baseman. 2-2. He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. The 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Kelly stands at second with 2 gone. Two balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seager. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball. And stepping in, Colton Welker. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit hard to short. And this is going to find its way into left for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard to start the 8th.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Standing in now, Jose Brusino. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
To the plate now, Raimel Tapia. Now a ball hit hard toward first. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
He was not messing around in that at-bat, looking for a first pitch fastball all the way, and that's exactly what he got. Nice job to rip it down the line and drive in a run at the same time. He'll feel good about that one.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1.
Hey, that was a big pitch right there. You fall behind 2-0, you give this hitter count leverage. He probably tries to ambush a fastball. 1-1 count. He's got to really think through this and have a great game plan.
They get the run there, but this late in the game with the lead in hand, you'll definitely trade an out for a run. That doesn't mean a whole lot.
Into the corner and slicing foul. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Lifetime versus Joe Kelly. He's just 1 for 6. And he takes a called strike 2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Charlie Blackmon is sent packing for the 2nd out of the inning. Into the box, Trevor Story, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
Just don't understand the game plan right here. Walking up to home plate, you had to think you could potentially be pitched around. But now you find yourself down 0-2, and it's a battle.
0-2 count, and the pitch. This is line to left, and Pollock will make the catch, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. It's the Dodgers 8 and the Rockies 2. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Cody Bellinger.
The center fielder, Cody.
From the stretch.
Bellinger.
And it's fouled away. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Skied down the left field line. Tapia's in pursuit. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
When you play in this park where the fences are shorter, this is going to happen more often than any other ballparks.
Stepping in now, Will Smith, as he'll reach for one and come up empty for the first strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. "0-1, here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. He's ready now. The pitch.
Count 1 and 2.
Bellinger stands at second with no outs. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
So now to the plate, A.J. Pollock. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first. First pitch, it's strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the corner a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
Story picks it up, and a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on.
The first baseman.
Man, as we take another look at this in slow motion, you can see that the first baseman makes a great effort to scoop it out of the dirt. Almost had it, but it squirts out of the pocket, and the man's on board with a throwing error.
At the plate, Max Muncy, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Good pitch there, called a strike on the inside corner.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Next up, Chris Taylor, lifetime against this particular. Gavin Lux will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. First pitch on its way. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
Dan, as a former infielder, I apologize for him. Nothing's more frustrating or upsets you more as a defender than making an error and seeing that guy come around to score.
You know what? And that's one of those cases as a pitcher, D-Roll. There's not much you can do. Listen, there are physical and there are mental errors, and you just have to, as a pitcher, go ahead and look past that now and try to pick up your teammate and try to get it out any way you can.
Edwin Rios will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. First delivery to him as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Looking to minimize the damage here. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo! Up and in.
From the stretch. Pulled toward right center field. And Desmond will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Only 1 in the inning here for the guys in blue. 9th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 9 and the Rockies 2. Gavin Lux stays in the ballgame in the 8th spot and takes over at second base. Kenley Jansen comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. So here is C.J. Cron starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
And there's ball 1. The 1-1 is taken for strike 2.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
The 1-2. Fouled away. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early. Set to follow here is Ian Desmond. Looked like a cut fastball there, and all he can do with it is foul it off to the right. The payoff pitch one more time. Fouled off. To the left side, but it's well foul. The 3-2 one more time. Now a swing and a fly ball. On the move is Betts. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Up next for Colorado, the center fielder, Ian Desmond.
Up next, Ian Desmond struck out in his last trip to the plate. He's set. Here it comes. That's popped up. Lux ranging into shallow right. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Josh Fuentes will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. First offering on its way, and he fouls this one off. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Here's the 0-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Man, you don't see this in today's game that much. A guy who's willing to work east-west consistently with a great cutter two-seamer combo.
And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Last strike now for Colorado. A swing and a ground ball to third. Scooped up. Throw on to first is going to be in time for the final out, and the Dodgers have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over. A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. The Los Angeles Dodgers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Clayton Kershaw gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. German Marquez permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plezak and Heidi Wackney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Unionizing their services. They say that you don't love me. I'm guessing I'ma be okay. You say that you don't feel me now. I feel like I'ma live somehow. Your love never meant much to me.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers, 9 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Rockies, 2 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base.